When you watch someone like Marshawn Kneeland, strong, determined, relentless on the field, you see more than muscle and motion. You see discipline. You see mental toughness. You see what happens when someone learns how to face the real challenge, the one that doesn't happen on the turf, but in the mind. Because before any athlete wins a game, before any believer lives a full and whole life, there's a battle happening up there. In the thoughts, the doubts, the fears, and the whispers that say, "You're not enough." The truth is, the greatest opponent we face isn't out there, it's in here. It's our thoughts, our perspective, and how we process what life throws at us. And if we don't learn to take control of that space, our minds, then stress, pressure, pain, and even success can break us down from the inside out. The Bible doesn't shy away from mental battles. Elijah, after performing miracles and calling fire down from heaven, fell into such deep despair that he told God, "I have had enough, Lord. Take my life." 1 Kings 19:4. That's a man who was mentally exhausted, burned out from pressure and fear. David, the same man who took down Goliath, later wrote in Psalms 42:5, "Why, my soul, are you downcast? Why so disturbed within me?" He was talking to himself, wrestling with his own emotions and mental state. He was trying to get his thoughts aligned with his faith again. Paul, the same Paul who wrote most of the New Testaments, was open about his struggles. In 2 Corinthians 1:8, he says, "We were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we were despaired of life itself." That's real. That's what life can feel like sometimes. But what made these men overcome wasn't that they ignored their pain. It's that they fought through it by realigning their thoughts and hearts back to God. Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the patterns of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Notice, it doesn't say your situation changes first. It says your mind must be renewed first. That's the strength. That's the secret to living whole, to being well, and to standing tall when life gets heavy. You see, Marshawn Kneeland didn't become who he is by letting pressure crush him. He built strength by pushing through the mental walls, those invisible limits that say, "Stop, quit, or you can't." That's not just athletic training, that's spiritual training. Because every day as believers, we're called to do the same, to renew our minds, to filter our thoughts, to stop letting every burden, every stress, every challenge break us down. Philippians 4:8 tells us, "Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, think about such things." Why? Because what you think about determines how you live. What you meditate on becomes your mindset, and your mindset becomes your motion. So if your mind is filled with fear, your life will follow fear. If your mind is focused on faith, your life will follow freedom. That's why protecting your mental space isn't just good self-care. It's holy work. It's how you align your heart and your head with God's truth. When we deal with what's going on in our heads, when we take time to pause, pray, reflect, and reset, we're not being weak, we're being wise. Because the mind is where the enemy loves to plant seeds of doubt, but it's also where God renews us day by day if we let him in. Today, I challenge you, take care of your mind. Be intentional about what you feed it. Guard your thoughts like your peace depends on it, because it does. Don't let the burdens of life break you. Let them build you. Don't let the noise in your head drown out God's voice. Turn the volume back up on truth. You can't live fully if you're not mentally free. You can't be whole if your thoughts are fractured. But with God's word, you can be renewed. You can have peace. You can be strong, stronger than your circumstances, stronger than your fears, and stronger than the lies that try to take root in your mind. Because the real challenge isn't out there, it's in here. And through Christ, you already have the power to win it.